Venus. It is the brightest object in our night sky after the moon. Ancient civilizations called it the morning star, the evening star, a jewel, a goddess. But here is what nobody tells you. Venus and Earth were born on the same day, from the same cloud of gas and dust, at the same distance from a young star. For hundreds of millions of years, they were twins, same size, same gravity, same rocky surface. Venus likely had oceans, real liquid water oceans, stretching across its surface under a younger, gentler sun. It was not always a nightmare. Something happened, and whatever it was, it did not just kill a planet. It left a warning addressed to us. Welcome to the most important horror story in the solar system. Let's start with what Venus is today, because the numbers alone should make you stop. The surface temperature on Venus is 869 degrees Fahrenheit. Not near a volcano, not inside a cave. Everywhere, at all times, day and night, poles and equator, permanently. It is hot enough to melt lead like candle wax. The atmospheric pressure on the surface is 92 times greater than on Earth. If you stood on Venus without protection, you would not burn first. You would be crushed first, then dissolved by sulfuric acid raining from the clouds above. Clouds so thick, no sunlight ever touches the ground directly. Soviet engineers spent decades trying to land probes on Venus. The Venera missions, the toughest machines humanity had ever built. Reinforced titanium shells, pressurized systems, cooling units. Every single one was destroyed within 2 hours. 2 hours. That was the best we could manage on the surface of our nearest neighbor. And yet, billions of years ago, this world had water. So, what happened? The answer is a trap so elegant, so mathematically perfect, that once it begins, there is no escape. It starts small, almost invisibly. Venus sits slightly closer to the sun than Earth, just slightly, enough that its oceans began evaporating a little faster than ours. More water vapor entered the atmosphere. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas. It trapped more heat. More heat evaporated more ocean. More vapor trapped more heat. A loop. A death loop, with no exit. Scientists call it a runaway greenhouse effect. But that name is too clean, too academic. What actually happened is this. Venus cooked itself alive, from the inside out, using its own oceans as fuel. As the water boiled away, solar radiation tore the vapor apart in the upper atmosphere. Hydrogen escaped into space. Oxygen bonded with rocks. The water was gone, forever. Not locked somewhere underground, not frozen at the poles. Gone. And then the CO2, which had been safely locked in Venus's rocks and oceans, the same way it is locked in Earth's rocks and oceans right now, had nowhere left to go. It poured into the atmosphere, layer after suffocating layer. Today, the atmosphere of Venus is 96% carbon dioxide, a blanket 90 times thicker than Earth's. Heat enters. It cannot leave. It builds, and builds, and builds. Venus did not overheat. Venus sealed itself inside an oven and threw away the key. Here is the part that should make you genuinely uncomfortable. Earth has the same carbon dioxide, right now, locked in our oceans, locked in our rocks. The same gas, the same mechanism. the same potential death loop sitting dormant inside our own planet. The difference between Earth and Venus is not chemistry. It is not geology. It is not intelligence or complexity or some special quality that makes us deserve to survive. It is distance. 30 million kilometers. In a solar system 4.5 billion years old, that is a rounding error. A cosmic accident. If Earth sat just slightly closer to the Sun when this loop began, we would not be here. There would be no here. Just a second orange hell, glowing silently next to the first one. We did not escape because we were special. We escaped because we were lucky. And luck, by definition, does not last forever. Now, look at Venus from above. The entire planet is wrapped in an unbroken ceiling of sulfuric acid clouds. Thick, permanent, impenetrable. No storm ever clears them. No season changes them. They have been there for hundreds of millions of years, and they will be there long after the last human being is gone. Beneath them, the surface looks like it was paved by something angry. Venus has no tectonic plates. On Earth, plates grind against each other, diving deep, resurfacing, recycling the crust, releasing pressure slowly over millions of years. It is violent, but it is manageable. A controlled release. Venus does not do this. Venus holds everything in. The pressure builds, and builds, and builds, until the planet cannot hold it anymore. Then, all at once, the entire surface cracks open, floods with lava. The whole planet repaves itself in what geologists call a global resurfacing event. Scientists believe the last one happened roughly 500 million years ago. Venus is overdue. If you were standing on its surface right now, the ground beneath you is not just rock. It is a pressure cooker that has been sealed for 500 million years. But the most disturbing thing about Venus is not the heat, not the pressure, not the acid, not even the volcanoes. It is the spin. Venus rotates backwards. Every planet in the solar system spins in the same direction the Sun spins, the same direction inherited from the original rotating cloud that built this entire system 4.5 billion years ago. It is the factory setting of the universe. Venus ignored it. Something, a giant ancient impact, or the slow gravitational pull of the Sun itself, acting over billions of years, flipped Venus entirely upside down. The exact cause is still debated. We only know what it left behind. Venus rotates in the opposite direction from every other planet, and it rotates so slowly that a single day on Venus is longer than an entire year. 243 Earth days to spin once, but only 225 days to orbit the Sun. If you could somehow stand on the surface and watch the sky through the acid clouds, you would see the Sun rise in the west and crawl, impossibly slowly, toward the east, taking months to cross the sky. Here is what keeps planetary scientists awake at night. Earth was hit too. 4.5 billion years ago, something the size of Mars struck the young Earth. The impact was so violent it vaporized the crust, threw billions of tons of rock into orbit, and created the Moon from the debris. The Moon that stabilizes our axial tilt. Without it, Earth's axis would wobble chaotically between 0 and 85 degrees. Seasons would become unrecognizable. Ice ages would come and go without warning. Complex life almost certainly could not have evolved. The same violent early solar system that may have flipped Venus also gave Earth the moon that made life possible. Same chaos, opposite outcomes. Separated by nothing but angle, timing, and blind cosmic chance. So the next time you see Venus glowing in the evening sky, brilliant and cold and beautiful, do not think of it as another planet. Think of it as a mirror that shows you what this world looks like when the luck runs out. Venus had oceans. Venus had weather. Venus had every single ingredient that Earth has right now. The same starting materials, the same potential. A front row seat in the habitable zone of a stable star. And it is a furnace that crushes steel. We are not protected from the same loop. We are just not inside it yet. That word, yet, is the most important word in planetary science. Venus has been there the entire time, 30 million kilometers away, glowing, patient, burning quietly. We have been calling it beautiful. It is not beautiful. It is a warning. And it has been waiting 4 billion years for us to understand it.